everybody, it is Michelle, and I just wanted to do a quick 8-week update. I'm 8 weeks post-op from a lower body lift with the fleur de lis component after massive weight loss. I also realized that my 3-year surgiversary was just a couple weeks ago. It was on July 31st, and for those of you that don't know, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I started my journey out at 418 pounds. My highest recorded weight was 424 pounds. I lost 188 pounds total with the sleeve. I did gain some back, and once I gained that 20 pounds back, I could not lose it. No matter what I did, it just did not matter. It would not come off. The gym didn't help. Nothing was helping, and I knew that my choices would either be to have another second part of a weight loss surgery, which my insurance has a clause that they only pay for one, or have some plastic surgery. And even if I had another weight loss surgery, I would still have to have the plastic surgery because I was suffering so much with the excess weight of what my apron was. So on June 21st, in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Dr. Jeff Swetnam of Swetnam Cosmetics, whom I highly recommend, did my body lift, which for those of you that don't know, a full body lift consists of a peniculectomy, a tummy tuck, an outer thigh lift, and a butt lift. And he removed 42 pounds of stuff from my abdomen. I'm forever grateful. And if I don't lose another pound, I think I'd be okay. I'd want to lose more, and I'm trying to lose more. I've been very sick. I started coughing after surgery, and I'm sure that was due to the irritation of the tube. And I ended up staying at my mother's for a month because I am about 7 to 8 hours away from Dr. Swetnam. So my mom lives about an hour away. So we thought it'd be safer for me to stay with her. I'm very blessed to have a mom that was that close. So I stayed with her for a month, and I coughed off and on. And I believe the coughing caused the incision to split a little bit. So they did have to remove the tube, or the drain, early. And but I did okay with the little holes that were there. We did have to pack, but thankfully I was numb, and my mom was my rock star. She took good care of me, and nothing like being with your mama when something like that happens. So it was great. I mean, everything went well. It wasn't great, but everything went well. And Dr. Swetnam was very pleased with the way everything was looking. There was no infection in there, which was amazing. Now, I was extra cautious. To this right now, even I still won't use a public restroom, just because of as long as I can avoid it. I don't use a public restroom. Just I still have some open places, but they're closing up nicely. They're draining very little now. And I do have to wear, I put maxi pads against them and actually just attach them to my underwear. And that helps me from staining my clothing. And it also gives a little bit of protection because it's getting a little sore in those places because some of my feeling is coming back. But other than that, this has been just a wonderful experience. I will say this surgery is not, I think I've said it every video, this surgery is not for the faint of heart. It is emotional as much as it is anything else. But I have absolutely zero regrets. If you're looking for a surgeon and you're around the Fayetteville, Arkansas area, even if you have to travel a little bit, Dr. Swetnam, highly recommend him. I cannot thank him enough for the new lease on life he's given me. It's just crazy. I had realistic expectations, and not only did he meet them, but he totally exceeded them. Like I said, if I don't lose anymore, I think I'd be okay. I still want to lose about 30 to 40 more pounds. I don't know. I'm not going to get hung up on a number or the BMI chart, because I don't believe that BMI chart is for everyone. I will know when I get there, and I just pray about it and just hope that I can get back into the gym soon. The reason why I've not been able to go, he has cleared me to do the treadmill until I go see him in September. About a month from now, I'll go see him again, and hopefully I'll be released then, because everything will be healed up. But I've not been able to get in the gym because I've been sick. I had bronchitis, came home on a Wednesday, was at the doctor's office on Monday with bronchitis, and they put me on antibiotics. She gave me a nebulizer to help with the coughing, because the coughing was horrible, and I got better. And then on Friday night, 2 weeks ago, I think, no, a week ago, because I'm on antibiotics, so it's 10 days, I started getting sick again. Or Thursday night I started getting sick again. Ended up at the doctor on Friday, and my white count was through the roof. So I had another infection, so they put me back on another antibiotic, and gave me an inhaler this time, so it'd be a little bit stronger than the nebulizer. And that combination, that and I slept as much as I could, and I took the cough medicine at night to help me sleep, because my cough was horrible at nighttime. So I'm finally on the mend. I hope this means I'm finally out of the sickness. I'm just going to have to start being a little bit more cautious when I have to go out. I scrub the basket down any place I'm going to touch, because I know my immune system is pretty low, not only from surgery, but I was on antibiotics 5 out of the last 8 weeks. So I'm making sure to take my B vitamins, my multivitamin, my C vitamin, zinc. I'm taking D, krill oil. I found a supplement for fruits and vegetables. I don't know if it's really going to do anything for me, but I got them from Piping Rock, and I'll leave all that information down there. It's a great company where you can get vitamin supplements, essential oils. They're a great company. I did a lot of research on them, and I've been very pleased with everything I've gotten from them so far. But these are fruits and veggies for life, I think that's what they're called, and you can get a full day serving of fruits and vegetables with these pills. I mean, I don't know, but I don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I still stick to the weight loss surgery post-op diet. It's protein first, and then with a side of protein, with a little bit more protein on the side. I do occasionally have a fruit or vegetable. My potassium has been real low, or it's been on the low end of normal. So I have tried to eat a banana. I've failed miserably at that, but I do try to eat bananas from time to time, and I love apples and grapes, and I love fruit, but I really try hard to stay away from them because of all the sugar. And then vegetables, I usually don't have room. I try not to eat, if I eat like a dense protein, I can get maybe 3.5 to 4 ounces in still. I'm trying to stay with that, because I have come too far. I've lost over 200 pounds, and I am not going to let that happen. A lot of people assume that people that are overweight have food addictions, and not all of us do. My issue is, it was comfort. Plain and simple. If I was depressed, I'd eat. If I was happy, I'd celebrate with food. If I was having a bad day, I'd cope with food, and I was a comfort eater. When I was bored, I would eat. So what I try to do is I save some calories at night. I'm a nighttime snacker. If I'm watching television, I want a snack. So what I do is, like, I'll save enough calories where I can have some popcorn or something like that, or sugar-free popsicles. They have been my saving grace. I eat 1 or 5 every day, because it gives you something kind of sweet, something crunchy, and it just satisfies. It works for me. Lately I have not been able to choke down my protein shake that I have drank every day for 3 years. I make my own frappe, so to speak. For whatever reason, I'm just not able to take it. I don't know. My body's just so tired of it. So I have gotten back on eating some Quest bars. And I did buy some more Premier Protein shakes. I can drink those. It is just my frappe blend that I can't deal with. So I don't know what's up with that, and I hope that changes, because I did enjoy that every day. It was very filling for me. I could drink it and I would be good for several hours. So maybe that's just something since recovery, you know, from this surgery. I've just not been able to handle it. Trying to think if there's anything else. I still take the bromelain, not as much as I was before, just because it's best to take it on an empty stomach. And I always remember it when I'm in the kitchen getting something to eat or something. So I'm going to try to start back on that today. I do notice a difference when I take it with swelling. That's something else. I'm still swelling. Not in my abdomen, my surgery area. Oh my goodness, my scar looks incredible. It's smooth. The one on my abdomen, or my for the fleur de lis, where he, you know, kind of pulled all that together, the scar just blows my mind that it was only 8 weeks ago and it looks as good as it does. But as of recovery, I'm telling you, it has been a blessing, and I think a lot of it is because I lived with daily pain from the skin infections and my back hurting, because all that 42 pounds was all right there in my middle section. So you can imagine suddenly 42 pounds of pressure off of your back. It's been such a blessing. I have noticed my legs, it seems to be where I swell now. I call them my jello legs. And I hope I can lose some weight there. I don't want any more, well, I didn't plan on having any more surgeries. But now that my tummy is much flatter, I'm very hyper aware of my thighs. So when I get back into the gym, that will be my focus, is my legs and my bat wings on my arms. So, because other than that, I do have trouble finding jeans that'll fit, because what will fit my waist are too tight on my thighs, you know, because everybody and their dog has skinny jeans, and it's hard to find just regular cut jeans in the stores, because I don't want to spend a lot of money, because I still want to lose some more weight. I'm still wearing the compression garments. I have a Spanx and one I bought from a company called Linosa, I think it's the name of it. But honestly, I have just as much luck from the ones from Walmart, the Flexies. I like those. I don't feel guilty on spending a bunch of money, because I have already gone down. Right after surgery, I put on a 2X just because I was so swollen. And then I went down to an XL. And now the XL is too big, so I will probably go buy a large in the next day or so, because I'm still wearing them, and I probably will wear those for a while, especially with the incision still having a couple of spots that's still open. And that, I just feel like that gives me another layer of protection. It helps hold the everything, the pads and stuff in place. So I'll probably go ahead and wear those for a little bit longer. Plus, since I didn't have anything done on my upper body, it helps. The one I buy is, you know, it's the one where you wear your own bra, but it's got the straps on the top. It helps smooth out my back too, and I feel more comfortable in my clothing that way. But that's really about all I've got. I feel like the past week and a half has been like a turning point for me. After I filmed my last video, it was the next day that I started getting sick again, and I have really struggled with that, and that makes me depressed, because I don't feel good, and I want to start enjoying my new life, my new body, and I just really haven't been able to. So I feel like my energy level has totally changed. I have more energy. I feel better. Um, I still get fatigued. Like if we go out and do something, um, I get tired easy, but that's just going to be a matter of building up my stamina. I do have a goal. I want to be completely at my goal weight by my birthday. So I'm declaring it now here that on June 19th, I will be at where I feel my goal is. One thing I want to start doing, my son has joined cross country, my 14-year-old, and he's really into it, but he doesn't have a lot of stamina. So he and I are going to start the Couch to 5K program as soon as I'm released to do that. We're going to do it slow and easy, and we do every year. My son has autism with ADHD, and every year our community has a Reconnect for Autism 5K color run, and we've walked it, but this year he and I are going to run it together, and I hope my husband joins me. I'm going to brag on him for a minute. My husband's lost 105 pounds just simply by using my Fitness Pal, and I find that to be so key, is just to log your food. And of course he cut out his sweet tea. You know, we do live in the South, so we love our sweet tea. Cutting that out and just watching his calories. We try not to eat any processed food. You know, we do, if we have a craving for something, we address it right away. I found for me, when I was craving something, let's say like chips, and if I like deprive myself of something salty, I would binge and I would eat more than I planned on. So if I want something sweet, I'll try a popsicle. They're 15 calories. So 15 calories is not that big of a deal. If that doesn't cut it, then I'll do something else. You know, trying to cut that craving, because if you let that craving go, you will binge. That's the way it is. And that, at least this is what it is with me. If I just keep going on, then I will end up, you know, eating a whole bag of chips, which is hard for me to do, but you know what I mean. I'll eat way more than I'd planned, or I can get, you know, sometimes just one or two will actually take care of it, or something sweet, just a bite or two. So that is something that I am struggling with right now. I will say the last week or so, it is like I have to force myself to eat. In my Fitness Pal one day, I realized at the end of the day I had 400 calories in, and I was not hungry. I did not want anything, but I did make myself eat a cup of Greek yogurt for two reasons. One, I needed the extra protein, and also I have been on antibiotics for so long, and I need the yogurt, the probiotics that are in the yogurt, and I have been taking a probiotic as well. Well, I feel like I have rambled on and on long enough. This video looks like it's going to be about 20 minutes, so I apologize for that. But if you have any questions about my surgery, either one of them, the weight loss surgery or the plastic surgery, please don't hesitate to either leave it in the comments below or send me a private message. I know it can be a very personal thing, but I felt like there wasn't enough on YouTube about people that have had a surgery quite to the extent of mine, that, you know, 40 pounds, a lot of these women that have the tummy tucks, you know, it's like 5-10 pounds of skin, and it is a totally different surgery when you are losing the size of a chubby toddler. You know, I want to help, and I hope that, you know, if someone's watching this, have any questions, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to give you whatever information, whatever advice I can. I'm not an expert. I just know what I went through and what worked for me. Again, I want to emphasize, find a surgeon that you're happy with. I will leave the name of Dr. Swetnam's practice in the description box below. He does have a Facebook page, and he's got a website. If you are in his area, or, you know, don't mind the drive, He is so worth it. He is one of the kindest, most caring surgeons I have ever met in my life. And actually, he's one of my favorite people in this world right now. I'm forever grateful for Dr. Swetnam and his staff, Melissa and Rachel, and his wife, Janet. They are incredible people, and he knows what he's doing, and he does amazing work. So if you have any questions about him, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to give you everything I've got. And I will talk to you soon, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.